Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. And the New York Giants taking on Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games.
And the offense, my goodness, over 50 points in the win last weekend. When you do that, you're not going to lose very many games, maybe not any games.
Throwing on first down, Jones. That's complete to Slayton. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Brings up second.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
Sacked by Shaquille Barrett.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
First down.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
The ball carrier.
The numbers for Miller in last week's ball game: 19 carries, 57 yards.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game.
And his first carry, he loses the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. The Buccaneer offense taking the field with all eyes in the stadium glued to their quarterback in season number 21. His first, of course, in Tampa, the great Tom Brady.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16. We know they have these RPOs in their playbook, and look, we're seeing it here in the first quarter. You think we're going to see it as the game continues?
They trotted them out early for a reason, partner. They're letting them know that this is in the arsenal, and we rely on it. You better be prepared because this is going to be an all-day affair trying to stop them.
A gain of 9.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Now a handoff to Miller. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Miller. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Miller on the carry.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Off the play fake. Jones. He completes this into the hands of Miller.
Jones pass.
This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Catch made by Slayton. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
1st and goal.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. Throwing Jones. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Vita Vea in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
On the play.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now Jones. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Gain of 9.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Miller. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
It's good. Makes the score Giants 3.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Thomas on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Back now comes Tampa Bay. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A good pickup there on 1st as the screen pass gets him 8.
To Golden.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2.
Shotgun now for Brady. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. He'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for him. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Gain of 12.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Called out a very strong gain of 24. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Block in the back. Offense.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the... And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs.
Brady's pass complete to number
Mike Evans with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And the QB rating right now sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. But I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's the
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
And this is up and good to make it 7-3. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Now Lewis here on 1st down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
On the pickup. It's
on 2nd and inches. Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. But I believe the Giants got this back, and they will hold on to the possession. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
by the Buccaneers.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they're bringing an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last...
And it's a fumble, and the Giants have it. It's picked up. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Complete.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
38-yard line.
Now Jones on 1st down. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
At the Bucs' 47-yard line.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 36. 11 yards there. 1st down. A 1st down carry now for Miller. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Miller is the ball carrier.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Ball on the stop.
We know this offense, they're built around passing the football. That time, the running game didn't suit them so well.
Not so well, but they have to do it every so often. You have to be able to control the pass rush a little bit, make them somewhat hesitant before they come and get your quarterback. At least have the illusion that you have a running game.
The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
0 on for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
The tackle made by
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
7. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Brady now to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Tom Brady, of course, a member of the Bucs now, but it was these Giants who were his Super Bowl nemesis. Twice they were able to take down Brady's Pats in Super Bowls 42 and 46.
That's the end of the 1st quarter.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Tate, and this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. It's a room to maneuver. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
Ronald Jones, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. So they went to the ground game on 3rd, hoping to pick up the 1st. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having to pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, third down. They don't care that it's third and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up because I haven't met offensive lineman yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And there's the anchor of this line. Big Vita Vea on the tackle, former first-round pick in his 3rd season now out of the University of Washington.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8. He hits his target. It's the tight end, Toilolo. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Riley Dixon on to punt for the Giants.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Here's the Tampa Bay offense and Ronald Jones leading him out. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season. And given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes. Steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too? Because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, there it is, partner. Brady to Gronk, their first connection of the game.
You think those two often in sync?
I don't think there's any question about it. And look, we know Gronk has a hole.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Jones now on 1st and 10. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big 1st down to get away from the end zone. Jones throwing on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The Giants on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jones. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. The 6-time Pro Bowler, Clay Matthews. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. That's number 4, sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. And this offense trotting back onto the field. Let's turn our attention here to Ronald Jones. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
So we'll see how much they give him the ball here. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. He's got Evans. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down, Tampa Bay.
On first down, Brady. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Brady's pass.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
On second down now, it's Jones. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
18-yard line.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On 3rd down, Tate. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They run. This is Scarborough. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
On second down, it's Tate, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. This offense, number 1 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and their run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives, That means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
Now Scarborough, and he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Bo Scarborough hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. So 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they're a PAT from going up 21-3.
And there's no doubt in my mind, you're liking what you're seeing so far, aren't you?
It's been unbelievable. Like a well-oiled machine, if you will.
What's really tough, though, that defense, they're leaping the shadows at this point. They don't know which way to go. They're being hit in every direction, and they have no answers thus far.
Corey Valentine on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10.
Now here comes Daniel Jones and the Giants again. And he has not really been able to have a lot of comfort back there in the pocket. Pressure's been coming at him a lot, hasn't it?
And they've got to figure out how to tamp down that pressure. How do they decrease it? Is it getting rid of the football quicker? You know, shorter drops? Maybe they do something different with their pass blocking and their protection schemes. Maybe you meet them on the line of scrimmage instead of retreating to try and protect your quarterback. They've got to figure something out, though, because you cannot let your guy get hit that much, not if you intend to win.
Yeah, I know they'd like to erase that video and those 4 sacks that they've seen so far. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Jones. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
He's brought down at the 15.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
On 3rd down, Tate. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
54, check, 54, touchdown, defense.
Delay of game, offense.
Come on, man. You better do something.
That's going to set them back 5 yards. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. Hands it off out of the gun. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. The first throw for the backup Rosen. The quick slant caught. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, on comes the Buccaneer kicker, Matt Gay. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And Gay knocks this one through. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. So it's an old school extra point that counts 3 times. It's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
The New York set to take the field. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again. Jones finds his tight end Ingram. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Ndamukong Suh, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Here's Riley Dixon now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, the Bucs swarm in and they block it. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Gay is on for the point after. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Able to get the pressure, get a paw on it, knock it down, and then go and grab it and take it into the end zone. What a play.
The kickoff for Tampa Bay.
And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also, it may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Yeah, we dominate today.
Here's Jones on 1st down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Clay Matthews in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So on 3rd down, a field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This one from 46 yards out. And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25.
31.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin out in the windy city of Chicago. And that one is still scoreless as they play in the second quarter.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
And we shift to spotlighting Mike Evans. Where he stands right now, as you see, already over 1,000. You have to think 2,000 is a real possibility. Long way to go in the season, but what he's done so far, spectacular.
It is, and you know what he's also hoping for? He's going to play a lot of man coverage from here on out, because one of the best ways to slow down production is to go to zone and double, triple team, put a number of people in the area that you expect him to run into. But man-to-man, every receiver believes he's going to win that battle. And you know what they all do? They all keep kind of a book, you know, on what the defenders do, what their moves are, their best things. And he wants to be able to refer to that book and beat one guy at a time.
43-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. A big run there by Jones. 49 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Mike Evans, 2nd and goal. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. This is Scarborough. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Calling a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Thaddeus Moss, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And this Buccaneer offense, they're running away with this one. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay.
Kickoff for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. On the return, Corey Ballantyne. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. On first down, Lewis. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He was brought down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's a give to Miller. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now.
Taken down right.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Play. It's 3rd and 10.
Now Jones on 3rd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run it again with Miller. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
White on the tackle.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
And 6.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They were winners last week, defeating the Raiders, and right now they're in the driver's seat here as they start off 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones, and he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. And 6 at the 28-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He's brought down at the 30.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Complete to Golden.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Brady, and it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Intended for Chris Godwin.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Play action. Now it's Brady. And that will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
2-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. He'll throw from the gun. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
It's a gain of 7.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Miller, he's had a big workload here tonight. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
2-yard line.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Jones now off the play fake. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Jones on 1st and 10. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. On 3rd down, Miller. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
First down.
Don't be giving up respect to the big guys up front, because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and 5 now. Jones, that's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Oh, and Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked up by Levante David. He's at the 50. He's at the 30.
It's sad they pay me. I do this for free.
And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Ballantyne to return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. But I believe the Giants got this back, and they will hold on to the possession. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered, because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Here's Riley Dixon now. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier, and he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own.
Mike Evans of the Tampa offense about to set up shop. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good. But there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, and when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way. Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. And a look now at Lamar Miller. And as the numbers show, he really wasn't in the mix at the beginning, but they've got him in the rotation now, and it's proved a good move.
And that's what happens when you're a good player. There's a lot more attention drawn to you, and it's obvious that they had him in their game plan on defense, not letting him get off to a good start, but he's found a way so far here in the second half.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Jones. And some room to work. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Gay is on for the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Ballantyne to return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Sets up the screen to Lewis. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Tate, and he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
That's the end of the third quarter.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there, a jumbo package look. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. The tackle made by Blake Martinez.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5. First down.
On first down, from going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Gronkowski.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Is on the coverage.
From the gun, it's from. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
21 yards.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Yards to go.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Looking to throw from. Here's a screen to Powell. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, nothing but praise for me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
At the 4-yard line.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
2nd and goal.
Out of the shotgun, here's Fromm. Escaping the pressure right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Here's Fromm to throw. And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back.
Holding offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. And the ball situated at the 9. Second and goal.
Second and goal at the Giants' 9-yard line.
And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks.
Complete to Mike Evans.
Mike Evans, his second touchdown of the night. And this offense continues to pour it on. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
It took them an extra look, but they... Found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucks.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
New York ready to go again offensively. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, but it'll be second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Jones. That's complete to Slayton. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Here's a first down throw that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Jones. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaquille Barrett has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Here's Thomas on the return. 31 yards on the punt there.
On the return. The Bucs take over.
Mike Evans and the rest of the offensive unit heading back out there now. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
From being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. He's got a 1st down and more past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10 from. That's caught by Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The end result, 21 yards.
21 yards.
They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Oh, that was dangerous.
Intended
throw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down. Throwing is from. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Dancing to his left. Looking downfield for Godwin.
DeAndre Baker. The 3rd down.
When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
10 yards on the
good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
At the 46-yard line.
Throwing, Jones. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Jones. Throwing on 1st down. A short throw to Ingram. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a giant 1st down on a gain of 16. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's got his man on the out route. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Right back to him for 10 more and a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Now Jones on 1st down. That's complete left side to Shepard. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Draw play. This is Miller. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs' 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. This is Miller. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Open man right side is Ingram. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
Intercepted by the Buccaneers.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. He'll let it fly for Austin. And nearly intercepted. That would have been a hat trick, his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
He'll be upended at the 18. That's a very helpful pickup of 9 after the play began at the 9.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. They run again with Logan. And he's got some space here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. They'll run on 1st down. Logan. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He was brought down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
The ball carrier.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 10.
10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
On the keeper. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Giants' 48-yard line.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Here we go.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Tonight's final
Charles,
score
it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Buccaneers, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And they'll return home next week to take on the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Giants,